Hello and welcome. Right, I have already got the manure filling the trailer. I have started filling the milk and I'm going to start filling the slurry. I thought I'd get the normal jobs done. It's going to rain later, as you can see by the, the top. Yeah, I thought I'd do everything that needs doing. Now, is that going to be close enough? Yes, it is. Right, fantastic. Let's let that go. Let's grab the manure. Let's get our fertiliser business. Hopefully we'll be out of debt by the end of the day. That's what I'm hoping. I know we've not got much left, but yeah. Right. Yeah, I'm still not sure about when the male cows get more valuable. Well, yeah, this is new to me really, so I'm keeping my eyes peeled on it. I know I could look for, I mean, you can see when the money goes up, and it's just trying to find out when it is the most lucrative bit. I mean, I suppose you could keep them to be yearlings. It would be just interesting to see. Right, and where? Oh, I'm still not quite there, am I? Not quite. Or am I as full as you can get? Oh, look a bit, yeah, I'm a bit too far out, aren't I? That's what it is. Ah, you see. Oh, man, you've got to be careful, because we're also going to get the same from the slurry yard. Yeah, I'm not sure whether the growth stage of the grass is outside, because obviously we know it was bold in March, but we're now April, May. Now, careful, nearly hit the building. Yeah, apologies, I might be a little bit more clumsy than even usual, because it's one of these red hot nights at in the UK at the minute. So yeah, you just don't realise how much the heat affects you. That if you can hear my fan in the background, then yeah, just apologies. Now then, I'd imagine I've probably got 2 lots of this, because we have had most of the time. Yeah, we've done, yeah, literally I was just looking at the weeds. You can see we did it last session. I'm just making sure that I'd not forgotten anything or anything like that. So, animals. Slurry. Yeah, another 16 tons after this. Let's stick this in. Yeah, I'm loving where we are, actually. This is quite amazing. What with the milk and the fertiliser, for a little farm, we aren't doing bad at all. For saying the size of our herd, I think probably that would be the thing that we would work on next. When, mind you, we've still got fields that we could buy, so we should, yeah, we'll go to buy those fields that we discussed. And if other farmers have already planted them, then that's fantastic. It's a shame about the missing the opportunity to do that. I can't get over the fact that I forgot to, what I was doing. I got so excited. Rubbish. I just don't understand why I totally forgot. I just sort of looked everywhere else and it was orange and thought, I'm going to do that. I just don't understand what I was thinking. But right, milk, I believe. Now then, have you blocked the way? No, you can just make it. Right, now we must remember. Oh, I know. Yeah, yeah, that's true. We're doing these jobs in the wrong order. We really, and I suppose it wouldn't matter really. But yeah, I should really have fed and 32 tons. This is getting very. Yeah, so it's really a matter of aiming for the middle of this to be at the end and slightly in just at this very end here. That's what we're really aiming for. And it should, if I'm on the right one, which I wasn't, it should then pop quite easily without too much effort, really. As long as you go deep enough in, that's it. Ah. Will I ever drop the right one? Right, smashing, that's doing that. So then now we want TMR. Yeah, I mean, that's the other thing I was forgetting as well. is that we obviously pay for our TMR. I'm very glad that was sensible and didn't pay it all off, so I'd left myself with hardly any money, because I suppose we would have still afforded the TMR really. Right, so then food 6816. I can't remember. Is it 30? No, 50. It's 50 tons. So definitely a full one. Yeah, it's starting to. The food is now. We're getting more than one full trailer load, which it's always been. Yeah, one and less. So it is now starting to definitely get more, which means the animals have got to be growing. Yeah, getting older, really. Ooh, should be just right. Yes, I seem to be getting around the Let's Plays really well. I'm really enjoying where we are. It's been, I suppose that you do get periods of where you do, and then other times when you don't, and it is helping though that I think, yeah, it's when Let's Plays get very much more advanced that I always, and if you've got, I mean, Neverland's the largest. Maypole and this are both. This is small to medium, and so is Maypole. So I'm enjoying that. I'm hoping that's going to make a bit of a difference. Yeah, because I mean, Riverside was a monster. Silverhorn became a monster, and Avon Valley also at the very end was also a whopper. So right, oh no. That's it. No, I think he's still going to hit it. Let's come out a bit wider. I still think, yeah, I was going to say, I still think I've hit that. So I think there's still another 10 tons odd straw. Ooh, 30 odd tons. Yeah, so 15 tons really left. Let's get that first. Yeah, we'll have 15 tons. Be finger on the button. Ooh, that's going to be a little close. It is. Yes, we will at some point soon get the Omatana done, as I said, because at least it is in the right direction of trying to mix. Yeah, I mean, I wish that we could have the mixer, but obviously with what's the forage being bad on the map, with it just not working, then we really got really little choice. But I think that's about the closest we're going to get to mixing, is where we use some kind of food mixer. It doesn't have to be the Omatana, really. I suppose we could have a look for others. I have got a few, but the Omatana does so much more. It's always the one that, to me... Now, how could I possibly have not worked that out right? I was well out with that. It is 50, yeah, 51 almost. Ah, because you've got 2766 of grass. So it's not, yeah, that's what threw you out. Right, well, we'll stick this in here. Now, I can't remember if we've got any straw left ourselves. No, wrong way. And that is the answer. So 9 tons, and it's 30 odd, so we want another 20 odd tons. Right, let's reverse. Yeah, I'm wondering about also, I was throwing a few ideas around myself where I've always been sort of quite funny about buying stuff off other farmers, and this is an ideal thing when you've got something like chocolate. I was thinking, why don't we, to simulate me buying from like a cooperative, actually buy a fixed amount of sugar beet and then pay that back next year with hours. Don't know, can't think of the details yet, but yeah, I know what I'm saying, and it sort of makes sense. It's a little bit like Mr. Silly Peas, where he used to get his, which he's not done for a very long time, his contracts that the viewers used to earn. Now he simulated like selling the stuff and all the rest of it, and used to sell it and get it to do contracts that his subscribers had made for him to do. Right, okay then. Let's have a look at that. It should be spot on. Yes, it is. Fantastic. Remind me what was on sale. I know I'm sure, yeah, I do remember seeing it, because I was thinking about the John Deere. Do we actually... I think we'll leave that there. It's not going to hurt. But of course we're going to need something out of the silo now. Of course we are. Right, so let's go and have a look at the grass. That's the first thing. Yeah, the Estrella. Now at some point we're going to need to do something about that. I think it's still second growth stage, so... Yeah, this is what I say, and this is what happens when you do... Yeah, it is second growth stage. When you don't do this... Right, now then, I know what we do need to do though. We need to get the mower ready. I think this is probably a likely candidate as well, because it is quite a meaty one, the one that we've got, the back mower that is. Get it ready for the morning, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, get it repaired and all that type of stuff. Get it ready in swath mode, all that. Yes, I've been looking forward to this all through the winter when we actually got this. Amazing. Yeah, this is my favourite mower actually, if I'm honest. I do love this one. It's red and black, and also how fantastic it is. Now then, we can't get it ready, can we actually? Because we haven't got it fitted, or have we got? Is it the BX? I don't think it is. I don't think we had the money. It's like an extra 20,000-30,000 for the BX. I think it's bigger than that. I'm sure it is, although it looks fairly meaty to me. Let's have a look. We can at least repair it, I would imagine. We've probably got enough to do that. Let's have a look. And how much, yeah, let's see how much we need to... Oh, we did repair it. Aha, we did do the vario, yeah. Fantastic. Right, so then, a wide swath. Yeah. Never can quite remember how to do this. That's it, left. 3-point wide swath. 3-point hitch up. 3-point hitch down. Huh? That's new. Oh, wow. Now that is amazing. Swath. I don't know what the 3-point hitch up or down means. Right, well, then we shall have it at that. and we shall see if that makes a difference, because that's completely different to what the last time I used this. It was just swath mode or not, so that is quite unique. Now then, that is a point. Let's actually get this done as well. We'll do the both in the morning. We'll manually do the other one as well. Right, so we need to be further up than that. Create job. Right, I would say 2 max headlands. We'll try 3. I don't think it'll let me do that. I think it's... No, it won't. That's fantastic. Is that 2? And then a middle section. Field 15 it is. Field 15. And save. Activate. Now, is it 10 meters? I know it's supposed to be. This will tell me the right. 10.2. That'll do, to be honest. Yeah, it's we shall leave that. Right, so then, we have done the animals. We have done everything that we can. Let's just check all of our productions. That everything's switched on. Yeah, solid fertiliser, manure and slurry. Now, did I stick... Yeah, what else have I got in? We've got plenty of water. Not that we need any. Straw, solid fertiliser, selling still. Right. Do we need to get any solid fertiliser? Have we got any in the... Yeah, my point was about the chocolate. Whether we buy some in 100 tons that we pay for, but we then give 100 tons back, we'd have to sort of figure it out. It is easier on PC than it is on PlayStation, because we can just give the money away. Yeah, that would work. That's what I'm thinking, to simulate us having a contract with another sugar, to basically have 100 tons of sugar. Mind you, you can't, you can't, can you? I'm trying to think. You can buy sugar beets. We then have to cut it. This is true, actually. I don't think we've got anything... No, I don't know that the Omatana does do that. I'm trying to think of... I know there's these sugar beet cutters that will obviously do that. That's the sugar mill, which actually, yeah, the Lorts would do. So I think it would be the Lorts would be the one that we would go for to make the sugar. Yeah, but what I'm trying to simulate is that we're borrowing sugar beet, as in like a contract, from another sugar supplier, and then we give them 100 tons of ours next year when we do our big harvest. Because I think if we're doing sugar everywhere for crop rotation purposes, then I think that will be absolutely fantastic. Right, anyway, let's sleep through. We have seen that everything's good, and 8 o'clock is definitely fine. There was the rain. Right, now that looks... Oh, loan it, of course. No, we did know we got some loan interest still, didn't we? Let's grab that. That's going to be in the way. Aha, there's the fertiliser. Now did I fertilise and lime it? Yeah, and let's get this up. Let's stick this away quickly whilst we've got it. Yeah. Not quite what we thought, but now let's have a look at the animals quickly as well. See if they have still got... Yeah, they have. That's not too bad. Straw. Wow, that straw is... Yeah. Now, to me, this sort of suggests that the enclosure really is inadequate, because we've only got a few animals. Yeah, and it does allow an awful lot more than that, and we're running out with only 20, 33, 40 animals, and we're running out. So if we had 150 odd, I'm not quite sure that this would actually work. Now then, no, I think I'm right. Yeah, I'm wanting to get that stuff up that's been tipped. Yes, it is amazing. I do realise that the samurai it is partially to blame for me not being... I mean, I'm not brilliant at levelling. I can level with this much, much better than I can with a samurai, which is usually what I do have. Yeah, this is sort of like showing me that it's not all me. Now then. Yeah, let's actually grab that. If we can, of course, and we'll stick that away. Actually, I like the bags, but hey ho, I've done what yeah, it's done now, isn't it? Yeah, I think we ought to... I was going to stop about 5 tons because I think that's a comfortable amount. Starts to get a little bit heavy after that. Brilliant. Yes, I really do like this. It's a fantastic bucket. Just really a little bit heavy for the telehandler. Really. Right, let's set the mower going first, and which is also windrowing. I love that fact that you can do that, and it's a really decent size as well. Right, let's set this going, and it is... Oh, have we set it going in the middle? I think we have. For some reason we've got centre on, so the last time that we... Oh no, it's not, it's just on this side. It's weird, it was shifting. It did look like it was... Oh, it is. No, it is in the middle. Yeah, definitely. Right, fantastic. Oh, there's that pile of swath, yeah, from when it went wrong. Right, and so 223,728. Where? Yeah, that is a point. Yeah, this is now going to be our new thing. Do we cut this one last time? Just being as we've actually got it ready like that, it seems to me a good idea. Let's get the animals done quickly, and then I agree. In fact, yeah, let's grab the Unimog. You can... yeah, we need to also grab that off, don't we? Which we need the class for. So I think we need to get the platform gone, or we're going to clip the platform. And then we'll grab the AGM. Right, so repair. May as well repair everything while we're here. And we don't want anything without... Well, we want just the board that you can... That's it, that's what I want. Now, yes, we haven't... Narrow tyres, we don't really need them now. Stick the standards. Right, so then let's go and grab the... Yeah, I did kick up an awful lot about that, and it is true. It is would have been good had we really have needed it. I mean, they're big ones. It's all right if you were having a little one. This type of story, imagine 2 of these tanks on there if you really had got one of the small sprayers. Right, and let's make sure we don't get the actual body. Yeah, fantastic. Something the big bag handler could not do, which is, yeah, one thing I do love about it. Now, does this allow you to fill? Oh no, that's refuel. Yeah, it's not filling that. Stick this in the middle so it's out of the way in that tucks in place, because it is a plastic box. It's not like it's going to rot or anything like that. Yeah, I would say that you must overfill it by going back to it next to it with a tanker, which is something I'd like to find out if I am right, for future reference. Right then, Unimog. Now, our third 241 horsepower tractor. It seems a little bit funny now, because obviously we've got the... now then, did we? No, we didn't. This was our clean... Yeah, we didn't use this for manure. We used the 70 tonner. So we're alright. Although, yeah, really, nah, I suppose really it probably is. You would go clean and then dirty, wouldn't you, really? Now then, straw. And, yeah, it's about 19 tonnes, I think. Huh? Ooh, nope, nope. You are at the edge of the wall. So then, the first thing we ought to be doing, actually, is paying the loan off, I think. Ooh, yeah, we can afford it. Yeah, I'm happy with that. And we can still do the Omatana. And we can see what's in sales. Oh. Oh, wow, that is actually heavier than... that is quite amazing. Do we? No, we don't really. That's nice. Ah, so it's a lot cheaper if you don't have... Wow. So really it's got a wasted front 3-point because it's specially made for that, really. It's a big tractor for 300 horsepower though. Only the rear hitch that is useful though, that you can actually use, being as that contraption for the crane, really. Yeah, it is a specialist, isn't it? Crane and blade. Yeah, it's fantastic if that's for your purpose, but unfortunately, it's a bit of a waste, and we've got our 600 horsepower big tractor, and we have got three all about 240 horsepower, and I am including the Unimog in that. It is a tractor. It's just not the shape that you would expect a tractor to be in. That is all. I mean, it's actually a special tractor because its front 3-point hitch is more special than most tractors. Yeah, it is. It's got the same... Let's see if I can remember the word. Rating. That's it, the load rating as the traditional back, which is very rare. There's only the AB as well that really has got that capability. And then I think there's going to be a little bit left. A little bit, I think. Yeah, you weren't kidding. You weren't kidding. Right, let's stick that back in, ready for tomorrow. That's ridiculously... You were very close. One very useful thing to having the this right next to where we buy our thing. It really is very... Although, yeah, it is true. It has got me into trouble, this kind of thing. I do always like to do things close like this for this very reason, in so much as it's ideal. As I always say about efficiency, it is true, but you sometimes can get caught out by your efficiency because it's actually the trick is to look what it says, multi-fruit buying station, and not the silo. So we need to be going TMR, and we need a full one, and then some more. 8 tons, 11, total 11, so that's 39 tons, a little bit. Yeah, about another 10 tons after this, I think. It would really be simpler if I just filled it and stuck it in, and then one of these times we'll have an extra load in the silo while we can afford it. We'll have a look at the Omatana as well, sticking that down. Obviously some of that is our fantastic milk, which, oh yeah, that is the milk is doing remarkably well, really. I think I'm right actually about the... No, I think I'm actually hitting that with the edge of the... Oh, I am. I can't actually move. Let's try that again. Now, the Beet Ninja, does not that cut sugar beet? Isn't that part of its function? Isn't that... Yeah. Yeah, well, I think you'd have to have sugar beet in for it to actually do, but you might need to switch the function on. I'm not sure, but yeah, it is Beats Ninja. It's in the title. I think I am right. Oh, it's not quite. It's going to push a bit on that back thing. Oh, yeah, just a little. Let's have a look when that's all in. And then we should get the milk loaded up. Yeah, I am right. So about 10 tons. So I think I'm right. Let's just go for a full one, because then one of these days we just really need to just get it out the silo. If we sort of keep doing this, one day there's going to be a full load in the silo, enough for us to just grab it and not pay for it. So let's just do that now. In fact, we could, yeah, thinking about it, this is the last thing that we need for tomorrow, so we can just leave that excess in there ready for the morning and not make it, yeah, really silly. It's a cracking price on this. Oh, comment as well, the animal dealer, yes. So I did remember the commenter's name, and I do thank you for your comment. It's lovely to hear from yeah, a new commenter, commenter, yeah, not commentator. Yes, it is really nice to hear from all of you. I always do love to hear from you. So yes, there is now then. Now I think we're just about there. I'm not sure. No, we're not. No, we're not. Right, we need to get a bit closer than that. Yeah, so cheaper food at the animal dealer. So we will have a look at this. What we might do is clean the 70 tonner and take both of them and investigate. For some reason I'm at a terrible angle. I did used to get this quite well. Now I seem to have lost the touch. Yeah, it's no wider either. There's a bit of a knack to get into that corner, and then, yeah, I'm too close. I'm hitting that. Yeah, I am. Oh, yeah, that was not really right. Right, wow. Yeah, well, it is. It's 10 odd ton. I was right. Almost to the litre. Almost. Right, so we've done the straw. Yeah, we've done the TMR. Now we need to get the milk done. And then we need to do the slurry business and the, well, either the fertiliser business. Yeah, I think we will take the, we'll get the mucky business done first. Yeah, get the manure done and all the rest of it, because it's had manure in it already. So, and then when we've done that, we will take the two of them. Now then, how are we doing across the road with the grass? I've not seen any. It's done. Yeah, no word from the worker to say that they have completed their task. Yeah. It doesn't matter which way we do this. Yeah, I think we do. I am right that we do need another tanker, I would say. Or I suppose, yeah, I suppose does it really hurt? Would you buy another tanker when this does the job quite nicely? Yeah, I think that's true. Would you? I don't think you would. Actually, thinking about it, the Omatana would go nicely where we tried to put the other thing. Right, let's reverse into this, and in fact we could just leave this filling, and we can go and grab the tanker. Yeah, because this is a little heavier, really. Now then, that's true. Gonna have to. Yeah, it is a little bit tight. Had I realised that the optimum would have been to. My trouble is, it is tight. I had to be careful that we didn't block the way off. Yeah, down the back. That was what my plan was, really. And I think we're about optimal, really. No, that took all that 38 tons. So I think we've got our capacity of the dairy right at the minute. Yeah, with what we're grabbing from that right now, that is okay. Oh, I thought, no, you did not. Yeah, you were out. Right, so then we want, yeah. Where is the Fent? Ah, the Fent has the mower. Right, let's have a look how that did. Looks good to me. Yes, very nice. Very nice. A bit of a weird winter at the end, but nevertheless, it's a cracking job. Right, so we need to grab that, do we not? Now then, that is a point. I think we're probably better now to start going into this. Yeah, we are about. I mean, unless you obviously do it where you do multiple things. I've never been a massive fan of that. Where you like pack things in front of other things. I prefer to do. It's alright for a mower set that you're going to use together. Or anything else like that, where you're using multiple tools and you're going to use those multiple tools. But with other than that, I am not a massive fan of that type of thing, really. Fantastic. Right, let's grab the... Yeah, I think we could probably do with another forage wagon, really. And we have got them. Yeah, I think we've got to start to invest in... yeah. Do we go for a baler instead? No, so you've got a load as well. I do like the idea of the forage. I have grown to quite like it. And I was never a massive fan of... It was always bales, always. But I have come to see that actually there is a lot of advantage to be had with a forage wagon. They are expensive though. Let's have a look. Yeah, let's, do we wait for the sales? Or you can't always wait. You sometimes get them appear every single time and then other times not. Yeah, it's and it'll be typical that I'll buy a forage wagon now. And yeah, now I like the Rapide. That's medium. And it's very reasonable. Isn't there another one that is... See that? Yeah, the Knieskoppsheim River, another 16 tons. Yeah, the difference in that is marginal, and that's a lower horsepower requirement. I think the rest are all they just go. Oh, here's the Pharaoh. 32, but I think I still prefer. It is a very much reasonable though for the cost. 150 horsepower for a 32 cubic meter. Yeah, that is dearer, really. It is actually. The Pharaoh does seem to represent the very best in value. Oh, TARDIS. I'd forgotten how reasonable this was. I don't know what the normal one. 50 cubic meters, 200 horsepower. Its unload rate will be phenomenal. I think we will go, and we will keep its beautiful colours, and we will go silage additive tank as well. Absolutely yes. And we are on euros, which is a miracle. Right, let's take this back. Do we keep to... No, if we've got a 50 cubic metre one, I'm quite happy with that kind of capacity, really. Unless, of course, this is only worth like a couple of grand, in which case we'll keep. Trouble is, yeah, we have got storage in a way, but not enough, I don't think, for duplication. It is true, I am wondering whether we... And it is an unfortunate thing that the animals have got me worried a little bit, the cows, that when we expand our herd again, now that is... No, that's not us. We are next door. Yes, it has grown though, it is true. Yes, it's looking very nice. Now, did Field 11 get planted? No, it didn't. So if we were to buy that, it would be as a going concern, shall we say. Yeah, I can't believe it. It's typical. The one time you want to buy a sugar beet and they're all at the top of the map, a million miles away. That's Murphy's Law, if I've heard it. Right, indicate. Yeah, I am a little bit over your side, I agree. Let's have a look. Yes, I don't think I've ever had that yet. I always keep forgetting about it, that particular one. Right, let's have a look. It's the blob of that cracked concrete is where we want. And it is still worth quite a bit, actually. Yes. Fantastic. So it only cost us 30-odd thousand for the upgrade, really, when you think about it, which is a nice place to be. I know we're not going to do this all in one go, but nevertheless. I do love the fact we've also got the telehandler. I know we've not used it to its maximum yet, but... Well, no, I suppose we're using the AGM for lifting stuff, and it works quite well, really. It complements it. Now then, how are we going to do this? Because we can obviously create hay directly from using the Omatana as well, although it's hard to control. I think you need to stick in, yeah, exactly what you want converted, because it does 250 tons. Now, we're not going to get 250 tons from that, so we need to control. Wow, that's interesting. That's been left as grass, our original field. I thought the AI would actually rip that back, and but it hasn't. Now, has it done the same for field? Yeah, the one at the... Is it 19, the one that was at the back of us? Because it used to. Yeah, it is true. The second you let go of a grass field in the past, it really did just rip it up and do something else with it. So now the good thing is I can actually... Yeah, this has already got that course on it, so we can actually just set this going. Although I was going to do it myself. Yeah. Ooh. Right. Silage additive. We didn't get that. We haven't got any yet. We've got the tank, but we've not actually got any. Yeah, we'll grab it next time. I've missed the opportunity now, but I will. Yeah, I keep thinking about it. Always at the wrong time. Yeah, we'll have a look at the Omatana. See about sticking that in as well. Ah, that's the point. Yeah, it's something I keep missing the opportunity to do this, and that is putting the Omatana in a place where it is, yeah, next to your grass field is what I keep thinking every time that I've done it, because I always stick it in the middle of the yard. Not is it really necessary that is the best place. It would be really much more ideal if you did it close to your grass field. I mean, yeah, you could have multiples, I realise that, but yeah, this is our main grass field. We could in time get by 19 and 18 again. It does make sense for grass, really, because they're already grassed. Yeah, there is some sense to that. But if we're going to do that, it makes more sense to actually get that put in the middle of the fields that we're going to go for. Yeah, sort of on the edge, the headland of the three. If we're going to sort of do that as by design, let me show you now. I'm going to try to use this one because yeah, my mouse it wanders. It really does. Yeah, if we think the middle of that would be pretty much where that tree is that is there. I wonder if we persevere a little bit with chopping that tree down, whether it will let us do it. Whether DS Power really has. Oh no, it is. It's right at the joining of the three, which really is not necessarily. I could put it. Yeah, it could go past that really without it affecting anything. I'm not really that bothered about, because if it's grass fields, it's not like you can't run over them. So let's have a look. Let's do it. Actually, let's do it now. this is going to pretty much clear us out. So Omatana, I think, will be tomorrow. And also, is the grass? It is very, very nice. No, we can still do the Omatana. I think we'll have just about enough to actually do the animals in the morning. Right, that's going to be... yeah, I'm not going to get that. Oh, actually, I am going to get that. Oh, it's got a beautiful pickup, as you'd expect. Right, so then, if this is the case, I'm thinking of sticking that in between the three. Let's have a look. I don't mind if we move it, take a bit of the field, although the new Omatana is very, very fantastic. Yeah, I was thinking where that was there, but really, it's not going to matter if it doesn't go like there. I obviously want to take a bit of our field, if anything. We could, I suppose, now think about it, actually go at the end of that. But yeah, because if we're these are going to be grass forever, that's not a bad place to be. Let's have a look. Optimal place would be in the middle, though. I am right. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, it's the least point of. Yeah, yeah. We will go for the Lorts as well at a future month. Can't believe how much we're earning off our little tiny farm. Aha, there we go. The farm production mod, and we need to. Yes, it's going to have a slab of concrete. I realise that. Yeah, it is unfortunate. Do we? In that case, though, don't we just be clever and stick it like that, so that the slab of concrete is going to be on the headland? Is that going to? Yeah, it's going to be the easiest, I would say. Yeah, well, there's not. I don't think there's anything at the back, so and I think it will take a bit from the side, but not a lot. Oh, we did a little bit from the edge of that field, which, yeah, I would have had to pay a little bit of lost income to the farmer for stealing his field in real terms. Yeah, we have lost the smidgen of amounts on the corner. So, why are you not popping? This should be quick. It's the TARDIS. Look at that. That is beautiful. It really is. Now then, we're going to need to get the mower going, aren't we, on these other two fields? I would say that would let us get that now, I would say. Because this is now our... Wow. Let's see, did we get it all? I think we did, yeah. Stick that away because it'll only ruin it if you don't stick it away. Yeah, now that is a point, isn't it? That was what I was talking about. Let's have a quick look at the mix, because yeah, if we're gonna do this, mix it. I mean, I did it on St. Calais. I literally did it all, and we had like 200 and. So total mix ration 1, you need to have got, yeah, some straw in, so we need to buy some straw in. We've got a little bit of silage, we need to make some silage. So what we're going to have to do first, because you can do grass hay, which is grass to hay. So we're going to need to see how much grass we've got in total and then take some back out, basically. Yeah, so that we're reserving some to make into silage rather than to make it all into silage, which we don't want this time. Yeah, I am right. It's a bit more complicated this time. Or do we just actually make use of the silo, grab that loose out, and yeah, decisions. There isn't really a right or wrong way to do this, though. It's not really the end of the world if you make either decision. Then there's not a, yeah, it's not an aptitude test where you've got to do it a certain way. There are lots of different ways to achieve the same end, which I like. That adds variety. Oh, my life, that has got a fantastic pickup. Yeah, we really, a sensible person would have actually got the, mind you, we would have had to make courses, so no, it's not going to hurt, is it? Let's just grab this now. Oh, there is a bit there, actually. Is that it? No, it is not. Yeah, we'll get these other 2 fields done. It shouldn't take us very long at all, really. Yeah, I was going to say, we have got the tedder. Why don't we just ted it directly? We really do need probably quite a lot more hay than we do anything else. And it is true, we could grab the silage out of the thing and actually stick that in, because it'll do overnight. That's not a bad idea. So if that is the case, this 33 tons, really, it might be a good idea to, yeah, let this go. And we don't need to use the same tractor. We have more than one tractor. Let's go and grab one of the others, the Unimog, because, yeah, I like leaving the... Now that is the point, we were doing that, weren't we? Right, let's get this done as well. And we were going to go and get some TMR, but I don't know if I've left myself enough money. This is true as well. Well, I think we'll do it tomorrow morning then. When we've had our tick up from all of our businesses, got to do the milk as well, remember? Well, that's, in fact, no, this is the Emetana. It's like done in the blink of an eye, so let's not worry. Yeah, we'll grab that out. We've got the bucket. We'll grab that out and then stick, I would say, 50 tons of full load. I would say that's about right. And then we've got 50 tons... I don't know, I think really we need more of that than we do. Or we can buy some as well. No, I'd sooner not. That's really the reason I'm trying to do this myself, to be self-sufficient, really, is my idea. And that's how it's, yeah, let's have a look at the animals. When are they going to give birth again? A long way away. About Christmas time-ish, I think. Ooh. The slurry's gone through the roof. We only do 2 normally. This is our second, and there's still another 14 tons. So those animals are definitely getting bigger. Now that is a point. The males, are they worth? They are. They were 166, so they've gone into another stage of development. Let's have a look. The young lady calves are worth double. I would imagine that is probably, unless you get a special breeding bull, I would imagine that's quite true. That they are almost worthless. They're only worth the carcass. Mind you, I don't know. Beef's beef. Yeah, I'm gonna say you still get a goodly amount for an animal, but yeah, people in the milking industry, of course, are gonna think that's a far more. Yeah, it is true. Right, let's grab this last one. Yeah, I do think. Again, as I've said about efficiency, I think this is inefficient now, if I'm going to be honest, because this is 3 journeys you're going to have to make every single day, which is a little bit silly. I think we really need something a bit more, yeah, a little bit larger. I love the size of this. It's very convenient, but it is tricky. Now, can you actually do multiples? No, you can for the trailers. You can literally hook those up, but you can't for these, which makes sense because of the rear thing, I suppose. Yeah, it is after all a Joskin that's been hijacked, isn't it really? Right, fantastic. No, we've already got, yeah, we've got the tractor on that, so no, yeah, let's go grab the manure though with this first, and then we'll move the milk. And then we need to get the grass cut with this, and then we'll follow it with the fence and grab the grass. Yeah, and there is this as well, which I think we shall manually do. Yes, going forwards, I think I am going to pay more attention to that kind of detail of sticking the Omatana down. Now, where are you going now? Oh, you can go this way, that's true, but yeah, actually, it was not the most efficient route, truthfully. Now then, our crop, will that be ready next month? That is the point. You did not... Let's have a quick look. Is it July? Oats, it is indeed. Let's have a look at our fields. We should be in the dark green stage, if we go the right way. Yeah, that is the dark green stage. Oh, of course. Did we ever fertilise number 9? No, we didn't, because we haven't even scanned it yet. Right, okay, we need to rectify that as well. My list of jobs is getting longer. Oh. Okay. Let's see if we can get past that without clipping the edge. Yeah, that's the only trouble with having large equipment in a small yard, isn't it, really? I mean, yeah, I mean, you can allow for it, right. Let's leave that filling. No, we don't need that. We can run to that and we can move it as is. So yes, tomorrow morning we'll go and get a goodly amount of TMR and see if it is as good as what we've got. Yeah. Now then, I've blocked my way that way. We're going to need to go through the silo. And we need to have that selected. Probably best that we don't go that way anyway. I'll end up not getting caught. Right, so we need to be tight against that and then hug left a little bit as we've passed it without catching it on the edge of the dairy, really. Now then, let's not skewer myself on those, even though they're not terribly sharp. I can see that coming out the top, so that's, well, it's, yeah, but never fills it. It's usually about 30 odd tons, isn't it? Yeah, it's 32 tons. It's still staying the same, really. Yeah, it is a sort of, it is true, really. I'm not sure we're not going to have to go for another kind of animal enclosure, which is going to be awkward because we're going to need to grab the animals out and stick them into a lorry, something I don't normally do, but it's the only way you're going to get away with that, really, because there's no space to stick a second one straight away. Now, where are you thinking of going? It's not liking that. It's heavy, really. It's more, I would say this is more 350 horsepower territory than 250 odd. I mean, it will do it, but right, now in readiness for tomorrow, or do we do the dirty run first? Let's not leave this on this grass field though, because we are going to need to get that. Let's go and grab the mowers, really. Oh, that's not what I meant to do at all. Thing I didn't think I'd do was catch that on the doorpost. We have to come through wide, really, aren't we? Now this is the better of the ones that we've got. This doesn't snatch the most. Yeah, the focus of the thing is alright on this. We never have used the Joskin, have we, either? That's because so far we've been using all of our... I keep saying I must buy some. Ooh, wow, that is a little bit back heavy for this. Oh. Do we No, we need to make a course, really. Yeah, that is a bit. Right, 18. Brilliant. 2, I would say. Wow, just 18. Save, activate, 10.2 meters. Let's do it properly. Oh no, that let's change mode, rename. 10.2 meters. Oh wait, it does actually let you do that. It never used to let you do it. You couldn't. I think I've got caps lock on. That's why it's doing it like that. Right. What did I do? Well, how bizarre. Generate again. How bizarre. That didn't work. That actually didn't rename it. So 18, save, activate, 10.2 meters. Wow, how bizarre. Right, so then. And is it... Oh, it's not selected it. Oh, no, you can't see it in this stage until you do that. That's right, it is right. I remember now. Right, so then we need to be grabbing... Yeah, first thing we need to be doing is grabbing the silage out of the silo, sticking that into storage so that we can actually stick the grass in there. That would be the thing we need to do first. I think there's about 18 tons, so it's like about 3 loads. We could grab the trailer and actually load into the trailer. Might be the sensible thing to do. I would say, rather than running... Yeah, I'll leave it as 5 tons as well, because it is really on the edge. When you start to go higher than that, it'll do it, but it's not... now then, let's... Yeah, you'll do perfectly, actually. And we want to drop that one. Yeah, let's grab the mucky trailer, as I call it. What to colour it? I do actually like colouring them like a mucky green, so that I know that that's its function. This one, to me, sort of shrieks that it's the clean one, which, yeah, on this Let's Play we've only really got the beat one as our clean one. But right, let's do. Oh, we have got silage additive as well. I've got no excuse. Let's clean it. Let's change the colour. Main colour. Do we? Yeah, it's got some lovely colours already. We will go metal for a change, and sure we'll be able to find a nice. No, it's too light. I would like it darker than that. So we could just go like that. Yeah, that is about right. And a very reasonable. I know it's the only bad thing about. I love that mod. It's amazing, but I would like to pay for realism, because there's no way you'd get that done for free, unless it's supposed to be that we're a bit of an artiste in our spare time and we did the work ourselves. But it still would have cost you for the paint. So right. Anyway, that's done. I would say that we would have had to clean that to actually do that, but yeah, we're going to stick silage in anyway, so it's not exactly the cleanest of product, is it? Now then, I would imagine that grass field is done already. Yeah, it is. Let's quickly go and... Yeah, I think we're going to have to split this. I don't think we're going to make all of the do all of these jobs in this particular session. I'd say my session's about there, really, without it becoming a whopper. Really, I'm trying to not do epic movie length things. So I think what we'll do is just fill this, and we'll crack on with the rest of this next session. Yeah, I'd like to scan the field on the new field. Do we fertilise that? No, we'll do that next session. We just want to see what... we know it's full loam, but yeah, I just want to... Yeah, that's true. If we don't do it this month, we're going to miss out on that, aren't we? We're not going to be able to... Brilliant. Yeah, we are. I know I am speaking an element of truth for... No, that makes it sound like I'm a liar. No, telling the truth has always been one of those important things to me personally. Don't see the point in lying. Not that I've never lied. You'd be a liar if you said that you hadn't. But yeah, I try not to. And I'm not a massive thing of white lies, as people often call them. Although I do see the point that you can really hurt someone's feelings if you sort of tell the truth in a nasty way. I was a bit of a poleaxe in my younger day, where I didn't really consider people's feelings very much, and that I don't think that's right either. But I mean, I know there are some loaded questions where your wife asks you, how do I look in this? That's something you've got to be careful of. But again, yeah. Yeah, I mean, that one, you are seriously going to get yourself into trouble if you answer that question incorrectly. That's definitely true. Brilliant. So this should be, if I am right about the amount, I thought I was, but I'm not sure now. I'm sure it was 18 tons. Oh, no. Field level 3793. So no, you were right. Ish. Yeah, the level on this is very nice to get, actually. I quite like this. Fantastic. That's something we haven't got. We can't afford it now, but that is yeah, I suppose I was going to use the Omatana, so I didn't think about that. I would have bought a weight, but yeah, for enhancing the although, to be honest, you can use the forage wagon itself, especially when it's actually still got grass in it. It's fantastic at that. So you could like stick everything that you last load, and even grab some out of the, and then just roll over with that, or even a trailer really is really good. No, other way. Well, that's true, actually. I was never thinking, yeah, I could stick that just there, like that. But yeah, it's a bit of a struggle to get out of. Right, so then we'll stick that into... We could stick it straight into the Omatana as part of the mix, really, couldn't we? And we could, whilst we're doing this, we could grab the mower and do that, and then we can crack on with grabbing the grass. Yeah, so if we're going to put 50, at least 50 odd tons, or do we do... Yeah, that's true. If we're going to do the mix correctly, we just grab the silage. We don't need too much silage, really. It's more the hay, and that the Omatana can do that itself. So how much did we have in this? And also, yeah, that'll do. I think that will do before we crack on to do the other. We'll set that mower going on the last field, and we'll do that as silage. Oh, the trouble is, this is gonna... Yeah, where am I going then? I want to be going over here, don't I? If that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, so the weight on this is 33.3 tons, but it's not going to be that once we've emptied that out. Yeah, scanning the fields, I believe. Yeah, we'll do this. We'll do the silo tomorrow. Fantastic. Yeah, now that's one thing where splurging it out all in one thing isn't quite so good, and you've still not filled the silage additive. No, we shall as we pass. Brilliant. And the last job we'll do is scanning the field. No, actually, let's set the mower going ready for tomorrow. We'll get the grass in tomorrow, but at least we'll have the field pretty much done by the time we've scanned the last of our fields. I'm loving where we are with the fields as well. Obviously we did say we're going to go for those other ones, but yeah, the ones 11 and 14, maybe 13. I think 13 was almost as good if I remember rightly. Yeah, it's not bad. It's like half loam, so certainly not bad. But I suppose we could go for the other two. I think we're about there, because I wasn't actually ever contemplating grabbing these back, because I thought these would get hammered. This one's going to be weird. Yeah, we might have to do the square in a different way, because I'm not sure that Courseway's going to like the shape of this. Yeah, I think, did we not have difficulty last time? Not sure. Let's try. Might be alright. Oh, it is. It's one headland. Now that might cause issues, but we shall see. Right, so field 19. Save. Activate 10.2 meters. Now then, is that going to clock that? We shall see. Hopefully not. It's really on the headland, so it should be fine. Let's go and scan that field. Ooh. Well, technically, oh, it's because of the actual forks. Yeah, it's I really don't like that. Right. And last job of the day. Yeah, it's nice to be getting around the Let's Plays like I am doing. It's at the minute it's sort of... Wow, yeah, that is... Yeah, we're going to need to get something for that, aren't we, really? Yeah, we'll get this limed and fertilised. Well, we'll have a look first. It's a beautiful pond, really is gorgeous. Now be careful, we don't want to remember there's no middle strip anymore. You have taken that away. It's still got a very generous headland though, I am right. It's not going to hurt, apart from here, which, yeah, that little bit there, as you could go around that corner, is not terribly generous. Now then, field 9. Oh, yeah, of course. It's a bit, yeah, weird, isn't it, about you actually being on the like that. Let's fold it away. Wow, that was quick. It is always ultra quick. Let's have a quick look. We know it's all loam, beautiful. pH is awful, and as is nitrogen, so we need to get that sorted, and we need to get sorted this particular month, definitely. Oh wow, we've had a tick up. That's very nice. Brilliant. Take this back, and then that is it. Yes, I'm well chuffed for this set of fields around here. Do we join those two together? No, because it is weird, that one. Yeah, it's got that, it's got things in the way that are going to cause issues, so no, that one's a separate field, even though it's tiny. It's obviously a really good yield that we'll get off that for its size, of course. So no, we'll leave that be. Keep talking about it. That's not bad, you know. I'm happy with that. It's not a perfect road, but then these have got blobs of muck and all sorts on them, so yeah, it does the job. Stick this back in its little place, which really should be inside. It's not like we've not got the place. I mean, this is the type of thing that really you could sort of stick in the corner. Oh, be careful. Now remember, this is where it doesn't, yeah, it does weird things. Trying to grab focus all the time. Very messy. And then did we... Wow, some manure again. Right, and that is where we're going to leave it. So yes, we have, hopefully 19 will be finished. If we look at that, I'm quite sure it's going to be nearly done. Oh no, Obi-Wan is actually... Oh no, Obi-Wan is not caught. They were just actually turning around. So yeah, that's fantastic. We have the liming and fertilising to do on 9 next session. We're going to obviously have to do 15 as well. Oh, we need to rescan those. Yeah, let's do this right. Let's go grab that. I'd forgotten, of course. It's weird when you know you've had fields and you've scanned them, and then obviously it's the one thing that's annoying about relinquishing fields is that fact that, I mean, really, I suppose most people would have just waited until they could have afforded the others. But then again, I wasn't really thinking about having them back, but I think we need quite a bit of grass. We really do. I don't want to keep buying, I'd like to go in the right direction of us being sort of self-sufficient, so... Right. No, I don't think we're going to do it in one. I really don't, no matter what you do, it's going to be 2 scans. Wow, I think that's about right. About done, I think. Fantastic. Obi-Wan has completed his task, and he really has. Cracking job. So we'll pick this grass up tomorrow. Yeah, it definitely is. Could really do with the pass-through weight on the front, I think, just to compensate for the fact that the Unimog isn't the heaviest of... Whoa, yeah, nearly crashed into the fence because it's... Yeah, when you wobble and you hit a thing, it lifts up at the front end and you can't steer. So I definitely think I'm right. We need to be... Yeah, that's where the Unimog does obviously suffer because it's lighter, which is true. It's a special... Right, brilliant. Let's get this over. I did a good job though of actually the thing itself. It is a cracking. It is now. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. When it lifts, when you hit a bump or something, then obviously there's no steering because the front wheels lift in the air. No, we will manually do this next session as well, so we'll leave that out. Thank you very much, young man. We will stick that away, and then that is going to be the end of the session. We'll have a quick remind myself what they look like. No, that is right. Yeah, so the pH is going to need it on all those 3 fields, and it is loamy sand and sandy loam. Not terrible. Yeah, I mean, I'd say there are far worse ones than that, really. Could have been silty clay. That's the worst. Even that's not the end of the world. It's just, yeah. Oh. Fantastic. Right. Really, no, we're not going to set the Omatana this time. We'll wait until next session. So yeah, we've done quite a lot of things. We've bought a few things. We bought this, swapped in our other one, and paid for a bit of an upgrade. That's done. Yeah, I am seriously considering on what to do with the animals whilst we can shift them. This is a big shed. But it is true, it isn't really working. It's not going to work well for when we enhance our animals. If we're running out of straw already, it's going to run out halfway through the night and we're not going to produce the right amount of manure. Slurry, I think it will cope with. Let's have a look. I'm going to have to give this some serious thought before the animals get so large that you can't stick them in one trailer. Yeah, I mean, how many have we got now? 20, 33, 40. We can actually get that into one trailer. How much would it be for that if you're allowed to sell it? Which you are. I think we've got to. When you look at how this is developing already, and I mean the enclosure is. Let's have a look. It tells you here, doesn't it, when you do this? It's only 40 out of 140. There's not enough space. The straw is down to 2 tons already. So if that was full, that would have gone. It would have literally gone completely. Food likewise is going down to about 3 to 6 tons. If this was full, you'd have to feed 3 times, maybe one in the night. So it's another one like the Brazilian mod that I had, that it's not quite been worked out right, in my personal opinion. Yeah, it's going to need, you can need more capacity for the things that you've got to store. Otherwise, it's not going to work for the amount of things. And it's, to me, it'd be one of those practical things, as I talk about efficiency all the time, where even the Rawley Christie one of my absolute favourite, when it's got 490 odd animals in, you've got to do that morning and night. Yeah, the capacities aren't quite right, but how often do you have 500 in it? But I am trying to be generous with that, but it is true. It should have the capacity for when you've got full, that it can actually cope with it. The straw's not enough. The milk, again, I think I'm not sure if you can put extra cylinders. I think you probably can for the milk. I know you can for water. As I said last time, I don't think you can for animal food. No, again, that's something that's tied, and that's all going as well. So I think we're going to have to do something seriously about this. Do we do it next session? Do we lease that now? Ready for... We need to cope with 40. I'm not sure there is one that does that, even the big one. Yeah, that's 12. I think the really big one, the Micheletto, is 32 pieces. Well, we have got to sell some males, so if that is the thing that we do, I suppose we could do that now. Yeah, I suppose that is true. And then, yeah, but now is definitely the time to move this. It's unfortunate. Don't know whether we might need to buy some land. It might be that we make the yard bigger and stick this somewhere else, because I'm not sure. I'm trying to think of what. Right then, animal, is it here? Can't remember. We didn't stick them in, did we? No, we were very kindly. Select, and 13 we will sell. We would have done that for more, but yeah, we would have definitely done that differently had we have had to. Yeah, we're selling them at a time where we wouldn't really have done that. So then, can we see? No, we need to be around the other side. What? No, actually we can do it that way. So then we now have 27, so we can do it. Yeah, so if we lease the animal transport, we still need the big one. Oh, that would have done it as well. Yeah, 3,442. How much to lease you? I would imagine it was more. Yeah, it is, and we can make do with that one there. Lease, definitely yes. We're going to need to borrow the dolly, aren't we? We haven't got a true... No, we haven't. That is true. We've not got a lorry. Something we really ought to do, but we've not got the money to do it now. So we're going to borrow the dolly next time. We're going to get that got. And we will move those out, and we'll have a... I'm trying to think of realism now. Yeah, we can't really do it, can we, with game mechanics being what they are, really. In real life, you'd have the shed built. Or maybe even expanded, and you'd call on a friend to take your animals to their yard whilst you'd literally rip this down, if you can do it. Do we look for... What are we going to do? Animals. I'm not sure if I've ticked all my animals to see if we can... Yeah, I know it's not going to let me do it, but... Trying to think of an amount. It's not really about the amount of cows. 45. That's a nice one. But I'd like it to be bigger, if I'm honest, than that, even if not. That one's not... Well, it wasn't working when I placed it. It is a very good one. 45, that's, yeah, it's 150. That's what I love about it. It's a fantastic, yeah, but it is it's not really built for that type of thing. Hessian, again, it's small though. I would like it so that we roughly 100 and odd cows, so that it has got room for growth. That one would do, but it's a free range one with a. Although, would that really matter? It's true, it would actually... wouldn't affect things terribly. I've not placed this one yet. But you don't... Yeah, that is the point. I don't know whether the storage is... I suppose we could do this at the end of a session if we shift them in. I think that's not a bad idea. We'll do this properly. Where we can... see which has got the ideal storage. I've had that one on... No, I haven't. No, I haven't. It's one similar to that on Silver Run, but not that actual one. That's not bad. And it's a more... Yeah, we'd have grass inside. It'd be a more... I actually quite like that. It's got real character. Don't know that it fits. Would 80 matter? Oh no, that's... Going silly now. I think I might have a look at this to see what we've... yeah, I would like it to be at least 80, more like 100 and odd. That's a bit too big. That's... yeah, it's similar to that. Isn't that the one I did have on Silveron? I'm not sure. Yes, it is. I recognise the alley where you need to stick the food. That one seems to be more like the size that we would need here. If I'm honest, that seems to be the one that I'm leaning towards at the minute. Yeah, or that one. But again, I'd like to do some testing of the capacity, so I think that's likely to be next session. We're going to shift them out and actually have a good look, sell this, and have a new one built that's going to be more suitable for the storage of the food and that. Yeah, because this is going to get out of hand shortly. I need to head it off before it becomes a problem, because we can see it is going to be a problem, definitely. And any good farmer or good husbandry is going to try and fix that. Anyway. Yes, enough waffling. Thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope you're going to stick with me on this journey. And I'm going to say goodbye for now.